Howdy everyone, Ellen Weatherholt here, right in the Children's Discovery Garden at Tulsa Botanic, and I am going to talk a little bit about a common pest that we see in our garden. So every year I have noticed these on our quince. This is one of our beautiful orange flowering quince that we have in the Children's Garden, and I did a little research, and it is called the Eastern Tent Caterpillar. And I notice it every spring. It makes little webs right in between branches in our trees, and actually you'll see one right here. This is an egg mass of an Eastern Tent Caterpillar. It's kind of bronze and shiny. They're actually really pretty, kind of like mica, very beautiful. So I look for them right along the first foot of the tree. So in this case it's a shrub, but it also is found on cherry trees, on apple trees, on crab apples, on these kind of early blooming delicious trees. That's where they lay their eggs. So this is a little Eastern Tent Caterpillar, and so I see one here. See how it's about 6 inches in? Here's that egg mass. Those will be, I don't know, 200 or 300 caterpillars here in a few months. So there's one. I've got one here. I had one over here. There's actually just all over this plant. So I'll show you what I like to do to get rid of them. It used to be that we would clear out the webs when we saw them, but now that we know that we're going to see them on these trees, we just clear them out in the winter because it's easy to get rid of them. You just kind of pry the little egg masses off of the trees, and you can see that there's very little damage to the bark. The branch is fine. And then I'm just going to throw these egg capsules away because I do not want them in my garden. So this eliminates the need to spray when the caterpillars are active. So then here's another one. There's that egg mass. It's kind of shiny and golden, greenish, brownish. And I just kind of crunch it off and make sure all the little pieces are gone. So then the tree is going to be happier this spring. So at this time of year is a good time because there's no leaves on the trees. You can find the egg masses really easily. And I've actually already cleaned this tree off once, and when we started filming this video I found a whole bunch more. So just go outside. If you see these little caterpillars in your early blooming shrubs and trees, it's probably the Eastern Tent Caterpillar, and I bet you can go outside and find these little shiny egg masses. So just one more way that we keep tabs on the pests here in the garden, and one way that we are learning how to control them with less pesticide and less mess. So hopefully you'll join us here in the garden this spring and come see our beautiful blooming quince.